I'm Madhu Sharma and this is Design Mind. Every episode we teach your mind about design by analysing a website. In this episode of Design Mind, we are looking at Kaber, which is a design and innovation consultancy based in America. The site is bursting with impact thanks to its clean design and excellent use of video. The site starts with this background video of a man smashing a building with a glowing hammer. The video clip is certainly full of drama and intrigue. It resembles a superhero film, with the lead actor breaking through a mysterious wall so he can fulfill his quest to retrieve the glowing hammer. This might not seem like the most obvious metaphor to use for a design agency, especially as it doesn't seem to directly relate to the tagline of "any product can be improved." However, the unusual nature is a benefit, as it creates intrigue and so captivates the audience, making them want to read on to learn more. Scroll down and we get this wonderfully bold screen. The page strips out all unnecessary content. There is only the text and a single bold image of the product. The text takes the simplicity further by using different font weights to prioritize information. It's really great, as with a quick glance the user can understand the whole section. Of course, the downside of this simplicity is that it doesn't really give much information about the item. However, by clicking on this thumbnail, a case study appears. This works brilliantly, as not everyone will want to see the case study, so the information can be kept out of the way. However, as the first screen has so much impact, the intrigue it creates will compel users to click to learn more. Scroll down and we can see more products that are displayed in a similar manner. This section makes use of this grid, which is a great way of providing more information without cluttering the page. The position of the elements change with each product, and this helps to keep the design fresh. The dotted lines that appear around the products are a great way of creating a technical feel and communicating messages of precision. After the fourth item, this video and quote appears. The video demonstrates the principle of show, don't tell. I'll now take a few seconds to explain this principle, as it's very valuable to design. Essentially, an agency should avoid telling how good it is, because most people will see the text and assume that they are just promoting themselves. The video is much more effective, as it doesn't tell, but shows that the agency is good. It's just a clip of a man operating a saw, but it immediately positions Kaber as being skilled and paying attention to detail. The way the video clip has been shot is particularly good. First, it shows the man concentrating. Then we get a shot from his point of view. Then we get a close-up that lets us look at the process in detail. These different shots really strengthen the messages of precision and skill. These messages in turn emphasize the impact of the quote. The combination of the video and the quote helps to anchor Kaber as being the key to creating superior products. Scroll down and there is this featured product section. The pager on the side lets the user flip between the items. Given that this is just a one-page site, putting the pager on the right is a bit confusing, as it seems the pager would be used to flip through the whole page rather than this specific area. It would have been better if the pager was placed at the bottom, as it would be more obvious that it is just for this section. Underneath is a call to action bar, followed by the footer. I really like the footer. It not only nicely rounds off the page, but the map shows where Kaber is based. On the web, everything has an immaterial quality because web pages aren't physical, so including real-life details such as locations make it easier for a company to feel more real. as the user can associate it with a place in physical space. Let's analyse the navigation. The navigation starts off with a contact link and hamburger menu. Scroll down and it changes to the sticky header that provides links to all of Kaber's services. Given that this is only a one-page site, the use of the navigation seems a bit unnecessary, especially as the page is so compelling that most users will probably scroll down to see everything. On the other hand, it does provide a useful at-a-glance overview of all the company's services. The hamburger menu, however, seems to be redundant, as it just repeats the links in the navigation. One problem with the navigation is that the contact button disappears when scrolling down. This is a really bad idea, as the whole purpose of the site is to encourage people to get in touch, so the contact button should always be present. Let's analyse the site on mobile. On mobile, everything collapses into a single column. The video clips are replaced with a static image. This makes sense as it lets the page load quicker, but it does cause the site to lose its impact. Disappointingly, they haven't reduced the space between the elements, so the page is very long to scroll. This featured products section is particularly bizarre, as the pager we saw earlier on the desktop version has been removed. Instead, everything is stacked on top of each other, so the design is no longer compact, which just causes it to increase the length of the page. In conclusion, although it has a few issues in its mobile design, Kaber is an excellent example of how to use a bold and simple design to create a captivating website. It truly leaves a lasting impression on customers and establishes the company as a leader in its field. That's it for this episode of Design Mind. A new episode is released every Monday and Thursday. Find us on the web at www.designmind.info. Our YouTube channel is youtube.com/designmindinfo. You can also find us on iTunes. We'd love it if you could leave us a review at any of these places. Until next time, happy designing!